Rob Shooter's roster of clients included Jessica Simpson, Paris Hilton, and, briefly, Jennifer Lopez. As they say, past behavior is the best predictor of future behavior, and so when it comes to soothsaying Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's shared future, we just need someone who knew them very well the first time around, right? We found that oracle in Rob Shooter. The current voice and mind of iHeartRadio podcast Naughty But Nice with Rob Shooter was once the publicist for some very big names at brief, but crucial crossroads between their careers, their personal lives, and pop culture history, notably, yes, Jennifer Lopez during Ben Affleck, Take One, but also Jessica Simpson during her divorce from Nick Lackey, Naomi Campbell during PhoneGate, and Paris Hilton at the height of her height. He's also responsible for the press statements that confirmed the official end of both Lopez's and Simpson's relationships. And the garrulous Brit has nailed some extraordinary timing once again. His first book, The Four-Word Answer, had already been sent to the publisher when huge news broke: Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck were back together. Though the book has some details from back when he was on J.Lo's payroll, it's mainly a self-help guide drawn from what he's learned from his shiniest former clients. Each successful person, he argues, knows themselves by 4 simple words unique to them. By way of explanation, Shooter expounds on 4 different qualities, drawing from the pot of words assigned to his biggest former clients. One of Simpson's is smart, for example. Lopez is, in part, kind, and Puff Daddy, Diddy, now love, is important. They're inspired by exactly the movie you think, but you'll have to buy the book to learn the 4th word. The book does not have much celebrity dish from his time among stars, though. In this world, that's fun cocktail stories, he said. And nothing's more fun at a party than me telling some funny stories of Jessica Simpson. But I don't think there's a takeaway from that. And it's certainly not worth $25. It's worth maybe 1 vodka soda. In some parts of New York, where Shooter still resides, that's how much a vodka soda goes for. But he gamely hopped on the phone to take advantage of the fortunate timing. Our favorite celebrity faces of Second Chances have just come off a long vacation to make their red carpet debut. Take 2. He paused and reflected on what he witnessed all those years ago, and what he expects for their future. Take what you can now. According to a source at People, the couple's fall is about to get busy. They will see each other when they can, this person said. Rob Shooter: I did. I think it was extraordinary. I have a chapter of her and being smart in the book. She's the smartest person I've ever met, and I know people are going to laugh about that because she plays such a ditzy blonde. But I made the mistake growing up, just not thinking I was really that smart. I didn't get great grades at school. I failed my exam to go to Oxford and Cambridge, and Edinburgh's a nice school. I am glad I went there, but I got in by the skin of my teeth. Let me tell you that, like nobody was rolling out a red carpet for me. And so working with Jessica, I remember early on just looking at her and being like, you were. What is it? And it really was her willingness to try. Nobody has been knocked down more times than Jessica Simpson. I would have been that person that could have gotten 10 great reviews and 1 bad blog post. And I would have focused on the blog post for the rest of my days. And she taught me, don't do that. And I picked the positive way now. Even in her darkest hours, I was with Jessica when she broke up with Nick. I was actually the one that wrote the statement, that sort of generic, we're friends and we want privacy. Like the standard PR statement. It's not in the book, but she did not have a prenup with Nick. When she first married him, Nick was the rich one, not Jess. And so there was never any prenup. I think at the time they got married, Joe Simpson must have thought it was a brilliant idea to not have a prenup because Nick was this big star in a pop group. Jessica's career had never really exploded as a singer. However, who would have known that she would have become America's favorite housewife and make all this money in endorsements? I remember when they broke up, Jessica had to give Nick an enormous amount of money, and I was in a car with her the day she wrote the check, and I was like, oh God, this isn't going to be a good day. And she looks at me in the eye and she said, I made it once. I'll make it again. I was just like, you're so smart. Instead of getting all angry and nasty and bitter about this, it's over. She moves on. Is smart. For example, Lopez is, in part, kind, and Puff Daddy, Diddy, now love, is important. They're inspired by exactly the movie you think, but you'll have to buy the book to learn the fourth word. The book does not have much